Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
I let a bitch get away with something last night. I shouldn't have let her get away with it.
What's up, fellas? I'm telling you, shit is going on. I'm having it. Everything is going fine for me. So, stay ready. That's what we talking about. You know, I see you motherfuckers gonna allow me to get the best of you again. Time just flies when you keep putting things off. That's right. I'm talking about this semester is just about over. 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks left in this semester. And if you want to take advantage of enrolling for the October semester that's coming, you better get on it. I'm telling you, that 2020 off-campus version, it comes on MP4s. And besides the new info, it includes the fucking SWU's endpoint. Yeah. So now that endpoint is going make your ability to learn it or give you the ability to learn it without attending Sidewalk University. It's an improvement. You'll be much more proficient at representing, what you learn if you attend SW. That's the key. You can get shit from the course, and it's gonna really improve your catch hand. But if you came to Sidewalk University and really got it, it would just be different. Now, do I want to say that? No, I ain't saying that. See, a lot of people don't really know what makes a quality person. Sometimes, never is it in their appearance. A lot of people think it's their clothes or it's the way they talk. Some people think it's everything except what it is. Now, what makes you a quality motherfucker is your actions. Your actions are what speaks loudest. Now, if you want to get results, you have to be polite. Being polite is one of the easiest things you can do to get attention. And if you learn to be polite and don't expect anything in return, it's even better. So you have to be selfish and conceited to do this stuff I'm talking about. Because what you want to do in doing it is bring attention to yourself. That's what you're doing. When, let's say you opening that door for that old lady, or holding it open or whatever, somebody's going to see that. See, I'm giving you secrets. Secrets that only men of my former profession knows. See, we know attention is the key. And any attention is better than no attention. As they say, and is better than nan. So what I'm saying is this, fellas. If you're selfish and you're conceited, nothing is beyond what you would do to bring attention to yourself. Nothing. Some things are overboard, but I ain't talking about them things. Everything you do should be either selfishly done or conceitedly thought of. Otherwise, it got to benefit you, or you, or else. That's it. Shoot. So all these things that I talk about doing are done selfishly. I mean, I really could give a damn about, some lady crossing the street. But when you're being polite, you're going to rush over there and you're going to excuse yourself and you're going to escort her. You're just doing it so you could be in the spotlight for them few seconds. I do that. Oh, I did that kind of shit. I do it now, but I don't do it for the reasons I did it before. Right now, think of this. So you guys don't even think of this kind of shit. But let's say I am rushing to help this old lady across the street. She liable to slap me and say, man, you need a cane yourself. Because they be younger than me when I be helping them. But the damn lady is out walking is younger than me. So, shit, what can I say? I can't help it. I be thinking I'm the young motherfucker and I'm supposed to help these motherfuckers cross the street. Now, let's say this elderly person is going across the street. Even though I'm elderly myself, I realize I still will rush over and offer to escort him or her. Either one across the street. I'm going out of my way. I know I'm going out of my way to do it, but shit, just like who might be watching? And then wherever I go, they might see me. and then they gonna want to know something about me. They gonna come over and act like they getting something, and I'm gonna be able to talk to them. At least that's what I've interpreted it to be. Whose interpretation do you work on? Somebody else's. I interpret every goddamn thing. And I interpret it so that I can function in the way that I function best. Who's ever in the vicinity and witness what I'm doing sees I'm a gentleman. And as I escort them motherfuckers across the street, people ain't gonna be, see I'm as old as them. They're gonna see how much of a gentleman I am. This is the kind of stuff that you have to do. And obviously it keeps you feeling young. Shit. If I gotta hear or read shit about this fucking habit ever, you motherfuckers believe, when will any of you represent shit as I say it? Not that I am it, but I'm talking about shit, man. You guys be saying stuff. I just read motherfuckers using the words abba-dabba. And they starting to use that shit wrong. That's all right, fuck it. I'm finna get into my school. Well, I'm into my school. And goddamn it, everything from me is about the school. I ain't even kicking it about that the motherfucking pimping shit. Hey, I'm sorry, 437. What's up?
Bro, what?
What's happening?
Just chilling. I want to ask you a question. So, yeah, I got put on child support. I was just wondering if should I pay that or don't pay it. I feel like I shouldn't.
You got put on child support?
Yeah.
Well, man, pay it. What's wrong with that?
I just feel like the system's trying to determine how much I should pay. I just feel like as a man, I should pay whatever I feel like I should pay. Not what they determine I should pay.
Well, man, I ain't gonna say
I'm only not.
I ain't gonna say you wrong about that, bro. But what I'm saying is you're gonna end up paying what they tell you to pay. So why don't you just go on and pay
You say that
it?
again?
Huh? You're gonna end up
You say that
paying.
again?
You're gonna end up paying what they want you to pay. So plus you're gonna pay whatever it costs to argue with them. So you may as well pay it because you cannot determine how much you can do yourself.
Yeah. I feel like I still get to see my kid, and I'm still getting things my way. I'm only saying basically because just based on some people are looking at me like, oh, I'm like a deadbeat. I don't think I'm a deadbeat. I just feel like I'm just doing things my way.
Hey, no, man. Hey, bro, you a deadbeat because you trying to get out of doing it. Yeah, you trying to get out of doing it. Doing it your way, you would be doing it, but it would be your way. You motherfucking trying to get out of it.
Yeah.
You deadbeat like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, you heard.
The thing is,
no, you heard the first thing I said was, why don't you pay it?
oh, why don't I pay it? Because basically,
you already explained it.
I paid.
Hey, you already explained it.
Don't give me amount.
Bro.
Yeah.
You already explained it. And what I'm saying is, all you trying to do is convince me now, and you ain't. You ain't gonna convince me you shouldn't pay your child support. They asking you for whatever they ask every other motherfucker for. Because it's done on a percentage.
Yeah. Actually, my baby mother did some shit where it's like they're literally charging me for like a whole different money I'm not even making, like way more.
Yeah, man. Bro.
No?
Listen to me.
Yeah.
You didn't go to court like you should, or else you would have got what you were supposed to get. Now, quit playing fucking games with me, man. I went through court with both of my daughters. I know what they'll do.
Yeah.
And they'll let your ass fuck with your daughter, and you just pay your shit. That's all you got to do, man. And if you working, and if she did do whatever the fuck you talking about to make you pay more than you should, revisit that shit. But you got to do it in court. Take a lawyer with you.
Yeah, I'm avoiding court.
Well, take a lawyer with you, man.
Yeah.
You win. I won all my rights. I even won custody of one of my daughters. And I was Rosebud then. So I'm just being real. You can go to court and win. I know I did.
Yeah.
That's it.
The thing is, I get to see my kid. Like she'll let me see my kid. It's just I'm being back paid for this shit, you know. And I was just thinking in my head, I don't want to go to court. And I'm still giving money, so it's like I'm paying double almost if I because I'm still getting billed for it. Right?
Bro, so what? So fucking what? Because you're doing it to yourself. Thinking that bullshit you saying right now, that's why you getting charged more. That's why you motherfucking don't want to do this, don't want to do that. But you get to see your kid, man. So you should want to do everything you can to keep seeing your kid. I mean, I don't let no motherfucker run me over about no kid, but shit. I ain't gonna be trying to deny the kid.
Yeah. Okay.
So get on your job, bro. Get on your job, bro.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
You know it. Hey, see, the thing is, I really and truly believe you gotta be responsible to be a man. Ain't no bullshitting about your baby. I don't give a fuck. Your baby mama ain't got nothing to do with what you doing with your kid. Now I know I hate it to give the money to the broad. But see, what I would do, because I was way sharper than that bitch, I would motherfucking give the bitch the money. And when I had the kids, I was still buying what the fuck I wanted to buy them. Fuck that bitch. 216. What's up?
Bud, what's up? Hey, when you got full custody of your daughter, you know what I'm saying? You said you were still Rosebud. So how was you able to, you know what I'm saying, go cross country and, you know, still do your thing?
Well, no, I was still Rosebud because I wasn't working. But once my daughter was born, I had slowed down anyway. And what made me, you know, I was still Rolls Roycing and shit. And the broad that had the baby lived in Thousand Oaks and I lived in Orange County. and I made every court date. I made every appearance. They did all kind of shit, drug that shit out forever. But the judge had some kind of way found out that I was coming down there from Orange County, and they never told me that the judge found out. But that was in my favor. In the end, when the lawyer started trying to make his little closing argument that I was a guy that you couldn't trust, I wanted a mother-daughter horror team and all kind of goddamn shit, which is nothing but lies. The judge, it was a lady too. She said, I beg to differ. I've seen a man drive 150 miles round trip, never miss a court date, paid every dime. I think he wants to see his daughter. And she ruled in my favor. I couldn't believe it, but my Donna Santos, I remember her. That was my lawyer's name. She was telling me all the time, this is a piece of cake, because I was doing everything I was supposed to do. I just was, bud.
Okay, for sure, makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Hey, you guys. So,
all
right, bro. Let me go ahead and I gotta get back busy. The thing is, the most disrespectful thing you could do is scream this ism and motherfucking be trying to dodge your responsibilities. That's nothing but, trying to play into what people say about people like us. 562, what's up?
Hey, bud, I was wondering if you got any tools for getting at girls at the gym.
Not at the gym specifically, but you could adapt them to the gym. You could adapt any one of them.
Yeah, because, a gyms are kind of small. It's almost like not like a nightclub, but
hey, bro,
small, everyone else.
Bro.
Yep.
I know what a gym is. You asked me, do I have any tools for at the gym? So I told you any one of my tools could be adapted. Now, why are you telling me about a gym? I don't need to know about a gym. You see how fat I am.
That's good. I got.
Oh, wait a minute, man. Wait, I cut you off. Hold on. What'd you say?
No, I got you, bud. That's true.
Oh, okay. All right. Be cool. All right, you guys. Now, you all I try to get my doggone students out of this. You sort of believe in shit, but you whisper about it. It's like you're scared you don't want to shout it out. But man, it's not to be hidden. Because ain't nothing wrong with what you're doing. Ain't nothing wrong with how you did. It's just you have to be that way. And when you whisper shit through a straw, and then you write about what you claim you saw. See, me, I'm like a tree. Rooted in the motherfucking belief that what I'm doing is correct. Now, the motherfucking tidal wave can come. The motherfucking earthquake can come. And the fire can come. But unless that shit get me right on me and damage me, it's gonna miss me because I'm rooted. All the drugs, all the other shit them niggas, man, shortcuts they was taking with bras, man, I didn't have to do none of that. None of it. See, a motherfucking tree standing by the goddamn sea, weathering all storms, staying true to form. This Abadab was really in me, is what I'm saying. Being real is really what it's about. Staying down and dirty. You know what? I fucking I was reading this shit. I was saying, man, this shit sure is rhyming. Oh, I forgot. This is a motherfucking rhyme. But fuck it. Shit. The thing is, though, I'm telling you guys, I put myself on Front Street. You see, I ain't finna even talk to you without notes. I mean, I want my shit right. I just do. I don't give a fuck about how somebody think I should be doing something. You know, I just, as long as it's not what I think. If it's what I think, then he right. But if it ain't what I think, then shit. I ain't caring. I really don't. And the reward that you get for this bravery, because you have to be brave to be like me, is that your skin gets a little tougher when it comes to rejection. See, well, I ain't gonna say that, but when will the goddamn rappers understand that talking shit about this abba they believe they talking about this abba Q when it rhyme or something? Because you know what, a lot of motherfuckers don't realize this, but for some reason, when you got it, shit do come out in rhymes, but you ain't trying to rhyme. You tell me, man. This game is some motherfucker, man. See, if you're talking shit about this game, rapper, if you're talking shit about the game, you gotta say some shit that ain't gonna fade out. I mean, I don't have no rap. Yes, I do. I have a rap song, but I ain't got to sing. I ain't finna sing it or nothing. But what I'm saying is the shit, serious business, has to motherfucking have some content. You know, unless you just one of them. Because, I mean, some rappers are serious. And when they be talking about this shit, they be trying to say some deep shit. But the shit be whack any motherfucking way. But some rappers don't even care. They be, you know, just making words up that rhyme, I guess, and not saying anything. But, you know, I ain't no rapper, so maybe I don't know what I'm listening to. But I'm saying, at least one of them lines in the motherfucker, in the damn pimp songs, need to represent some of that abba like the kind I had. Yeah. After all, it is about this abba Q when they be talking that shit. And if you say that's what you do, if what you do is your way into life's Hall of Fame, so be it. I'm trying to get there. Assisting the elderly and supporting you think you're young. To me, it doesn't really matter to that elderly person if you're their age or younger, especially if they need assistance. What matters is the motherfucker you assisted needed and is quite thankful you were there to assist them. So shit comes to me, serious business. I write my shit damn near right before I do a show, because I don't even do the shit until excuse me. And I write the shit down, and then I might spend a couple of hours writing it. Why? Because I'm one of them kind of people. I want to be in the Hall of Fame of a life. So what I'm saying, I've been spending, you know, most of my days lately with this little cutie. And the other night, see, I'm so versatile. The other night I fucking fucked up some cabbage greens and some chicken and some kind of rice that I didn't really know. The broad brought the rice. But any goddamn way, I ain't no goddamn good guy, but I'm good at knowing what a motherfucking woman likes. Now, I'm gonna go see how a show or something with the bitch maybe tomorrow or the next day. Might be a magic show. But the last time I went to a magic show, the motherfucker called me up on stage. And he made me disappear. Not telling you something, for real. The problem was he didn't know where he had made me disappear to. Took him several motherfucking minutes to find me. And when he did find me, I was at the crap table. And that just thrown double-breasted Jesse. 12 switching bitches. Y'all don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. 12 switching bitches pay off 63-1. Come out. So you want to know the truth about my good fortune? I quit bullshit. I had people with a lot of motherfucking abba-dabba from to learn from. And they showed me the ropes in certain aspects of the life, but not one of them ever thought of themselves as mentors. Now, I want to talk about mentors for a minute. Now, there is a such thing as mentor or a mentor. But in reality, the word came about for psychologists to make money. Well, no, it didn't come about for that. It got its popularity for that reason. Now, it's just another way to pay them. You need a mentor. That's what they're going to tell you to keep you getting paid. Now, tell me about your mentor. See, the thing is, when you live up to the standards that we talk about, you're going to assist where you can in life, but your motivation is conceit. It is. Mine is, I think and then I finish it. 716, I see you there. What's up?
What's happening, bud? How you feeling today?
Hey, I'm good. What's happening with you?
Ain't nothing. I got a question for you. Right? You the mentor. Ain't no crazy questions. Have you ever had a girl that tried to start some shit with you or call the cops on you?
Not really, man. I mean, I know bitches that. No, I ain't had not to call no police on me, but I didn't have problems before that might have involved the police. But nigga, get away from that shit. What kind of problem you having?
Nah, this bitch had a bad day, and shit, I told her to go ahead. So as she leaving, she tried to take my money out of the center console. So I grabbed her coat, take my money back, and she grabbed my watch. And I'm pushing her off of me. We out in
Paul, you leaving something out, man. That's some crazy shit right there. You leaving something out, man. So I don't want to kick it. Ain't no bitch just gonna take your money, getting out your car. So that right there throws me off. I don't even want to hear this shit no more if you ain't gonna tell the nigga the truth.
Hey, I'm telling you, if you want me to start from the top, it's a long motherfucking
that's all right.
Give you all the facts.
That's all right, man. All right, Paul. You know me, man. I don't want to talk about that no bitch shit anyway. Not that shit. All right, man. Be cool.
Hey, I already know.
Hey, you guys. Your motivation should be conceit. It just should be. You're doing it to get a rise out of yourself for your efforts to do good. That's what you're doing. But more importantly, you'll be showing you're different than the average man. That's what's important. We all have mentoring people or things in our life, and we don't have to really pay anyone to see them. Unless you do have to pay. Because you can't see those things if you don't pay. If you got to pay, you pay. If you don't, you don't. See, mentoring per se is a way or an avenue for you to learn. Psychologists will make you believe if something was missing in your life, like a father figure, you should latch on to whoever is in your life that is representing that figure, that manhood. I think that's so much bullshit. Because a representative don't necessarily have to be in your life. You can just know of what a real motherfucker do or did. And you can't replicate it, but you can, by sticking to what you know was done, devise your own shit, which makes you not need nobody. That's my thing. I don't need nobody. All my shit I did myself. My point is I can't stand definitions. Because when a motherfucker give you a definition, 9 out of 10 times you get to thinking that's the definition when there's never one definition for nothing. 505, what's up?
Hey, can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, I got you. What's up?
Yo, I'm an undercover brother because my name is really Cletus and I'm with the KKK and I think you're a nigger and I want to tell you what's up. I want to let you portray, nigger.
You done? Yeah, I thought he would. Any motherfucking way, if you still listening, motherfucker, you don't have to think I'm no nigga. I am a motherfucking nigga. Shit. It ain't shame of it worth a fuck. I bet you wouldn't stand in front of me and call me a nigga. Yeah, motherfucker. Hey, any motherfucking way, people be trying to make you believe all these things in life make you fucking need shit. I do not and will not ever need anything but me. Period. I don't really take medicine for colds and all that shit. I had a stroke, so I do take medicine. That mentor can't live your life for you. That's why I tell all my students, don't ask me what to say. Don't ask me shit like that. You think of what you need to say because it'll be more truer to where you coming from in your life than what I would say for you. Shit. What I'm saying is a mentor has value, but in the end, the reality, it's still going to be up to you to do what's necessary to appreciate yourself and find a way to manhood. It ain't no mentors who says you need a mentor. And if your mentor said that, you better check his credentials. Because if you start learning to approach social situations without expecting anything in return, you don't even need a conversation. You don't even need interaction. All you need is to be there so that you, if that's the case, speak to whoever, everybody. And if a conversation comes from speaking, then so be it. But I'm not going to be speaking and waiting for somebody to talk. Man, I don't give a fuck if y'all talk to me or not. I know you're going to, say hi back. That's cool. But I ain't looking for no conversation with damn bitch. But if I get one, I'm down and dirty. I know when the motherfucker getting at me because I know damn well I wasn't nowhere near her. So the bitch came over here. Now, long as you know what I'm talking about, you'll begin to see you don't need their motherfucking responses. And if they do respond, you're perfectly capable of carrying on a complete and friendly convo. Shit, you need to start looking at responses as a pat on the back, and you'll get so fucking used to doing what you think. It'll become natural. You gotta start looking at when, let's say you, man, I might not get a response from that bitch. Then you go over there and you get that response. Fuck the bitch. You gotta give yourself all the credit in the world for not letting your negative thoughts control your positive actions. See, you gotta be a monster, and you have to be fucking selfish. Selfish and conceited will keep you prepared. You ain't got to get ready because you are ready. That's how I go. I ain't never got to get ready. I'll wake up ready. Period. I mean, see, you don't do what you would naturally do because you haven't developed any traits. So what I'm saying is, instead of you relaxing so that you can be you start doing whatever you think you should do instead of being you. And you start tensing up. And that's where the negativity comes from for you. And when you speak to a woman, you want a certain motherfucking response. And when you don't get it, you trip. This is why you need to get used to a variety of things. I'm not going to tell you what they are because that's what these brothers pay for. But I'm saying, the way I'm talking to you about this, motherfuckers learn to think it themselves. And of course they can't think it like me because I've been doing it 40 years. They only been doing it 90 days. So they gotta, stay at it. But if they do, years in, I'm just saying, I learned from so many different sources. But I can honestly say, I've had 5 serious mentors in my life. But my ace in the hole is, I love this shit I'm doing. And none of them really felt as if they was mentoring me because they already thought I had it. But I didn't. Fucking with them and watching and hearing what they were saying reassured me that I had it. But as far as knowing what to say and how to kick it when they spoke to me, I knew from Jump Street. I just did. This is one of the little things I give you in my course. My course in tiny little bits give you a whiff of this motherfucking abracadabra. I mean, it gives you some of what it's going to take for you to make these changes. But let me tell you, SWU, it clarifies so much in what you're learning. For example, I had a dude this semester come in. He bought the course, I think it was a month before the semester ended. And he told me that he was so ready. Because I told him to stick with part 1 until, the semester start. And we'll see what's up from there. But I told him, keep in mind how much you feel you learned. He said, man, I learned a hell of a lot. Yeah, but I'm going to show you didn't learn shit. Not in a negative way, didn't learn shit. I'm just saying, let's say it's 100 things and 0. And you start fucking with the course. And before you know it, you realize that you have 10 things that you didn't took in. Damn, you get to feeling sharp. This is 10 things. You get to feeling sharp. And especially when these 10 things start showing you different shit that you weren't seeing before. Man, this shit is dope. Man, and next thing you know, the new semester. 2 days in, them 10 things are already been discussed. 4 or 5 days in, half of the 100 things been discussed. And that next week, you're going to learn the first 50 and get into the second 50. By the third week, you're going to have learned all that shit. In the second 2 months, we putting it down. Come on. That's the way it go. I don't think they worry about shit. I just don't. But I know they have insecurities. So the significant difference between a confident person and you is we identify the insecurities and we approach them with a determination unlike yours. We eradicate them. Sometimes you don't even know what's causing you the problems. That's why you at school and you kick it with your motherfucking classmates and you discover shit. You guys all on the same plane, trying to be a monster. Excuse me. Damn. See, insecurity don't scare or frighten a confident man or woman. Actually, it kind of make us happy because we see that we can still make progress. If there's progress to be made, we want to make it. If insecurity had its way, even with a confident person, it would weaken them. Because that's what insecurity is for. To make you look for security. And if you got to go outside of you to get the security, then you're going to be subject to all these motherfuckers on the internet. I'm telling you, I take I eat Tums like a motherfucker. But I don't aspirins and antihistamines and all that kind of goddamn shit. I know my body is strong enough and it produces whatever they're supplementing. It produces it. If I need vitamin C, I need to eat, oranges or whatever the fuck. And I don't need to go buy no goddamn vitamin C, because when you buy the shit and put it in your body, that shit starts taking over what your body was doing. Whatever your body did to whatever the vitamin C ingest or use it, them pills make your body not work as hard. And the next thing you need them motherfuckers for the rest of your life. Fuck that. Fuck that. I only want to need me. You see, once a motherfucker with confident, he got a confident outlook on life, spots insecurity. Once he see it, after toying with it for a minute, we get rid of it. I got 3 of the dopest references that any person can want when it comes to insecurity. And they are wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Now, wisdom, we all know, is what you do or how you deal with life through your own personal experiences. Knowledge is the sum total of whatever you know. And understanding is how easy it is for you to allow someone else to learn what you know from you. Now, the problem for me was waiting, because I wanted to bloom. I know I should be patient and wait to bloom, but I kept having them flashes that I won't get to bloom. And then I realized my name is Rosebud. Not Rose, Rosebud. So I'm going to forever be blooming as long as I live. That's what rosebuds do. Shit. I'm just saying. I know I should be patient, like I was saying. But this abba-dabba, as my motherfucking abba-dabba got better, you know, and as I, you know, matured as a full-fledged motherfucker, that was at the top of the goddamn heap in this abba-dabba. Yet, I still thought something could derail me. I probably won't be totally comfortable until I know it's over for me. I'm in the hospital bed. Now, when you out there, seriously, you got to be different. You don't want to go around looking like everybody else. You don't want to go around saying what everybody else say. You just want to be different. And there are some ideals that you need to establish when you're trying to be a leader type motherfucker. Your dress, your car, whatever jewels you got, your shoes, nothing cheap. You know, when you mature and develop your mentality, you will see, or you should see, there's an extreme difference between you and the rest of them motherfuckers. Now, if you don't see that there's a difference, there ain't one. And you fucked. There's one thing you gotta understand, and I ain't trying to turn any one of you motherfuckers out. I ain't trying to have you understand this game no more than you're capable of understanding it. But I am guilty of trying to give you some help to be confident. A man who uses his confidence to move and shake in the social world is a man with direction, and he's easy to follow. I'm telling you, I'll be stoked about the process of living my dream because it's going smoothly for me. And this is what could be coming to you or coming from you. Now, this is some shit. Just listen to what this motherfucker wrote. Hey, bud, let me know when you do that live stream because I definitely want to catch it. I've had your courses since May of 2017. I've probably listened to them at least 20 times each. No, 20 times. And each time I catch something new. I know the course works because people tell me all the time there's something different about you. Even people I don't know, male and female, go out of their way to strike up conversation. Man, this game is a motherfucker. And anybody that gets that course is going to be laced for sure. You can think what you want to about your station in life, but if there's something you believe you have not discovered inside you, get this course. No matter what you think, no matter what you think, women want to be led. And they want a man who's capable of showing leadership without ego tripping. Man, here's a motherfucker just bought my shit. He didn't even come to go to SWU either. And fucking flourished. He sent pictures. Man, this nigga, I don't know. He could be just hiring women to take pictures with him. I don't know. I'm sure you can find a million things to do with money. But the reality is, this course is one inexpensive thing that is absolutely for you. And I this broad I wasn't fucking with her, but this nigga I was fucking with was fucking with her. And she just kept disrespecting this nigga. And so when we got kind of long, I said, man, why you be fucking with that bitch, man? That nigga say, she's a strong black woman, that's all. Hold on. 405, what's up?
Hey, bud, you can hear me?
Yeah.
All right, look. So check it out. I got this little bitch, right, and I've been fucking with her for a minute, and it kind of seemed like that excitement fading away. You feel me? Like, you know that excitement you get when you first meet a bitch. Everybody excited about one another. You feel me? And it seemed like it's kind of been fading away. So I'm having trouble figuring out what I can do to keep that excitement or bring it back.
Man, you guys are. What do you do? What when it comes time to do whatever with the bitch, what do you do? Nothing.
You know, I go out with it.
Nothing. And what do? You go out?
You know, in order to keep the excitement, you know, I might take her out or something like that. Go look over downtown or something like that. You know, shit, chop game with the bitch, talk about our future. You know what I'm saying? What's in store? You know, so she can get excited about some shit. Why you say nothing though?
Because, man, that ain't how you get a bitch excited, man. You make a bitch wait to be off with you. And then when she get off with you, you might spend $1,000 that motherfucking night. $500 on some motherfucking dinner. And maybe whatever, $150 on some wine, a bottle. And then, you know, wherever you finna go stay that night with that bitch. Now that's giving that bitch something to work 30 days for and wait for it again before she have an off day. Because she don't get treated like a fucking regular bitch. Because she ain't regular. Regular bitches just go to regular dinners. You go to take that bitch somewhere where that waiter is not going to leave you until you dismiss his motherfucking ass. It's that exclusive. Yeah, you get your own waiter. Take her somewhere that's going to upgrade what she know to do. Bro, have you thought of anything like that?
I ain't thought of nothing like that.
Have you thought of taking her to an auto auction?
Auto auction? No.
No. See, I'm saying how you gonna have that bitch knowing what's fly and she ain't never seen it?
Right.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
No, listen, man. I'm saying your mind is what's boring. Your mind is what's making shit a routine. The bitch mind is wide open. You just ain't putting nothing in it. That shit is on you, bro. That shit ain't on the bitch. Fucking her ain't gonna do that shit. After you had that bitch sit in a $2 million goddamn car, and she goddamn fucking her that night will be good. I'm just saying, man, if you don't play for it, you ain't gonna get it.
That's right.
We cool with that?
That's right. Shit, drop some more jewels on me if you feel free to.
No, I got some more. I got some more callers, bro. Just keep listening. 917, what's up?
What's going on, bud?
Nothing was happening.
I'm just calling to showing support. I did have a question, but I forgot, so I ain't even gonna try to.
Man, come on, man. You can't remember the question?
Nah, it wasn't like nothing deep. It may have been answered already.
All right, bro. Be cool.
Yeah.
All right, see. The thing about me, I fucking know a lot of things that's gonna help you motherfuckers win. But if you know, it's like you want to learn to swim, but you only put your toe in the water. You don't even put your whole foot in there. And then, if you learn how to swim, you get in the pool and you do what people swimming do. And that's like a simple analogy for you to be able to see what you're doing wrong in life as a man and especially as a pimp. You motherfuckers gotta understand what you supposed to be doing. Ain't no violence, ain't no pretending, none of this bullshit y'all be doing. Well, I guess y'all be doing it. I can't say you be doing it because I don't really fuck with y'all like that. See now, I'm just saying, I was with this nigga and his broad dissing him and shit. And the nigga say, man, she just a strong black woman. I wanted to look at him and say, man, why don't you just say what the fuck she is? She's a knuckleheaded motherfucking bitch. You know, every time one of them knuckleheads say some shit, and they talking to a nigga that's taking her out and gonna endure anything she say because he might get some pussy. That when they say that shit, when the dudes say that shit, she's a strong black woman. They say it's always after that bitch in some way acted the ass toward this man in public. And whenever they say, the women, and whenever they say, he's a strong black man, that's after she done shitted on him. And he didn't do nothing. I wish them knucklehead motherfuckers speak English and say what they really mean. I didn't blaze the trail that I could only travel so motherfucking far. And the shit is looking so clear now. So I'm getting tempted to settle. Now, you know, there are times I'm crazy. You do know that, don't you? And that was one of them. I will never settle. I don't know why I didn't put that in there. It had to go with something else, and I just read it out of context. I ain't never settled. Why would I want to continue the same? Why wouldn't I want to continue the same path I've been on? Settling is not an option. I'm all in. And I ain't quitting until the last motherfucking shovel of dirt is thrown over my motherfucking black ass. I'm getting so much better at teaching my students. It just amazes me. I'm more than halfway. Well, shit, I'm 3/4 of the way through this semester. And it's only fitting because classes will see it will only improve. This is a momentous occasion for my dreams, my goals, my aspirations. You got to be bombarded with quips and philosophical crap from yours truly. Damn it. I guess I've been talking about a lot of shit. And I just claim the elder thing. I'm getting old. So you got to hear this and pay attention because things are not always going to be as clear as they should be or as they could be. Now, if you're a thinker, you know, a person who's always on their ABPs, you realize there's always a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow you're under. And that pot of gold is actually an extra cushion of confidence. If you do this, take the high road. It'll always work out for you. When you take the high road, not only do you avoid unnecessary bullshit, you will hands down outshine the person you're dealing with, the one that made you take the high road. And the way you feed into this shit, being alpha, is to take the high road whenever you see a potential problem arise. Seriously. That shit became me, taking the high road. Do you know how important it is to be able to be yourself? And think about it. You could be yourself doing all the right things. Because that shit becomes a habit after a while. You take the high road, 10, 15 different situations, 20, 30 different situations. And then before you know it, you took the high road and don't even remember that 31st and 33rd situation. Oh shit, I see some more cats up here. 630, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Rosebud?
Nothing,
Hey,
man.
so I got my arsenal. You said what?
Who is this?
This is Randall.
Bro, you can't. You talking about Randall from the group?
Yeah.
Man, don't call me in like this, man. Do the shit in class.
All right.
Yeah. All right, so the thing I'm saying, and you'll just look better than whoever you're dealing with. And what I'm saying is, if you could look better, but you don't have to act this way to look this way. See, it's just bomb. I didn't really have to, make any big changes, no real adjustments from a square to a pimp. It wasn't me at the time, but it was truly in me to become one. I remember when I got out the game and started my square life, I began to have an identity crisis. Shit. The first thing I realized was it was hella harder to be a square than it was to turn out to the game. Now, with this Abadabba being on stage, it was rewarded with admiration and plenty of compliments in my past life and many other ways to promote that you want to always be on stage. I was so fucking used to that. Once I settled into my square world, being on stage was not an option. It wasn't very well received. It wasn't received well because there wasn't no fucking stage for a nigga like me to be on. And when I realized I couldn't be seen, as Rosebud the motherfucker, I just got there. I don't know. I was fucked up. And I just got to think, ain't no way I'm gonna just settle into this oblivion and be happy. I was miserable for about a good month or so until I realized who I am. I'm Bud, and I made my name. So ain't no motherfucking way I'm gonna go out in silence. Nobody gave me shit. I thought of it and lived to represent it. Always. Yeah, I had to realize I stopped pimping. I didn't stop being no motherfucker. And finally I did. So I set out to do some things I hadn't done in quite a while. And in doing it, I found a path to be able to be me. Which is the point of this video. Stay ready. I had to do me in this square ass world, just as I had to do me in the fly ass world I was in. And I'm proud that I've been doing me as a square, getting square money, living a square ass motherfucking life, and accepting that this is me. Can you accept who you really are? I'm curious. Not who you pretend to be, but who you or who your inner self is. Are you afraid to show me that? I also know there are many of you who would not want to be me because you're glad you're you. And, if you accept who you are, then you'll appreciate this video because this is about being ready. And you can't be ready if you're not you. If you ain't able to accept who you are, then you needed this goddamn video. Either way, you've been blessed with one of my last thoughts of September, I'll say. I was finna say of 22. But that's hell no, I'm gonna be saying some shit. But after a few more of these fucking videos, you're gonna see the first of my new wave type videos that's gonna be straight Sidewalk University, but only it's gonna be detailed. Woo! And you guys keep asking me for that down and dirty shit, man. I got the tools, but I don't deal with down and dirty like that no more. That's because a seasoned actor, couldn't play that DOAD that Fabulous Delano was playing. Me. And the reason is I ain't acting. There are just too many innuendos that some actor play. Too many innuendos for some whoever, even Denzel, to play a real pimp. That's why the film's so dope and everybody like it so much, because they know acting in it. There's some real hoes too. For pimps, we need real pimps to play themselves. Now, I would say who's interested in going down the pimp history with me, but I didn't want to say that. I ain't gonna say that because I told you guys before, I'm guilty of doing one fucked up thing, and that's giving everybody that to witness that motherfucking American pimp. I think that's where the game got fucked up, because pimp movies been coming out all the time, but them motherfuckers never been responsible for pushing motherfuckers out to the game. I think it's because in all the other pimp movies, all the dangers of the pimping was shown too. American Pimp, glory, nothing but good living, just having money, doing what you want, made everything look like this. Just anybody could do this shit. And I think that was fucked up of me to talk to all them niggas to get in there and fucking show themselves like they did. It ain't their fault. They was kind of going with what I said. But I didn't hardly know it was going to be that big. The motherfuckers, billions. Well, so what? But this is why I speak as I do, because I know how much of a leader I am. I lead for followers and follow to lead. See, that's something you got to figure out. Lead for followers and follow to lead. Figure it out. Because I try hard to supply the best customer service, but God damn it, you need to help. Shit. This means when you make an order, you got to include your email so that I can send the product to you. Some motherfuckers be just send me $1,500 and I got to wait to get their email to hit them back. Don't forget your email address on every goddamn order. Shit. Are all you guys getting these tools to tell me do something for me? Because I'm selling so many tools, god damn. Or is it because you just can't pass up such a good source of information? Either way, I got a great week coming. I had a great week. And so far, this year just looks like it's going to be a blast. It's already been a blast, but I think it's going to get even better. And I haven't figured out what I'm going to do, but up to now, I couldn't have had a more pleasant few days. And Tony the Tiger is my fucking nephew. And he got that goddamn great from me. So stay tuned, you guys. If you take the time to listen to what confidence does for me, because, sometimes I do up shows, sometimes I do down shows. I do what the fuck I feel like doing. Shit. You got to get some of this spinach. Me and Popeye eat the same spinach. you should also take the time to realize how much you need my course. It's the ultimate in building confidence, and it's packaged so you can handle it. What most of you don't understand about me is I don't take prisoners. I'm always up for whatever the fuck is on the menu. When I get at a woman, the first thing I do is figure out where she coming from. And when it comes, well, no, just where she coming from when it comes to men. You know, I can tell that by her first sentence down there. And once I do notice where she coming from, even if she says she's turned off by me, I'm a catcher. So many of you motherfuckers have, you know, been in a position to see how this shit works, you know, live, and you missed the game and what the motherfuckers doing. I know some of you motherfuckers didn't heard me talking to some bitch on the phone that is calling into the show. And in each instance, bitches was salivating. I know what to tell a motherfucker. I don't let my emotions get fucking with me, because emotions are dangerous unless you're, you know, using hers to win your battles. I provoke emotions in women, and when I motherfucking get control of their emotions, they just get more emotional as they see that they can't stand not being with me. She's gonna tell you exactly how to flip that conversation to catch it. Especially when you just met her and you get them, you know, up there a little bit, defending some shit they believe. And they tell you exactly what to say to them to flip it. And I kid you not, this woman swore I couldn't catch her because, you know, we didn't hit it off. And she saw I had a wedding ring on. You know what I told her? I said, if you talk to me, I'll have your ass. You know, she was such a bad bitch that she laughed at that. Needless to say, within 5 minutes, that motherfucker was, you hear her breathing hard and shit. See, I'll be paying attention to that shit. You can see her check, you know, how, taking in deep breaths, man. Her voice thoroughly had softened to my devastating charm. I am a very charming motherfucker. So you listen and learn, but you got to remember, what you learning is dangerous. I do business the old-fashioned way. I earn your respect and trust, and I am in the process of making my course compatible with any media. Business is business. But unlike businessmen mindsets of the day, you know, we have things that we can share. I ain't trying to have it all. Look, you guys, I think I'm about, actually I'm not done, but I think I am done on this video. But I will be making another video tomorrow, and I may even be making or finishing this motherfucker up today, because I got a lot more to talk about, but I just realized I gotta go check that food I'm cooking. Hey, I'm out.